Alright, what's up girls and boys? What's up internet? I am Bianca and welcome back to another episode of EIYUDEN Chronicles Rising for the PlayStation, the Xbox, PC, and Switch. So for today, we'll be continuing on from where we left off. So previously in the first episode, we met CJ and we have gotten into New Nevea, but we haven't really started in on the treasure hunting business that CJ hoped to embark in when getting into New Nevea, because we need to collect stamps.
Yeah, stamps.
In order to get or to gain access to the burrows. So right now we have 2 stamps and we're in the silver card. Now I've looked into this and I've looked into actually the achievements section of the game, and I learned that there are actually 3 stamp cards we need to complete. So we're basically just scratching the surface here.
But that's just scratching the surface. I discovered something else.
Also, I have found out that there will be shops, there will be items that we can equip apart from the axe, and I'm guessing also the pickaxe as well. There will also be actual weapons and armor that we can equip and level up in the New Nevea, in the town basically, but we have to unlock the facilities within the town. And there's also 2 accessory slots that we can also upgrade, and that the facilities in the town are also upgradable, and there is actually an achievement for that. But anyway, let me just switch us out to our game screen right here, and we will continue on, as I've said, with the game. All right, so our mission for today, or our objective, our objective is to head to the crumbled watchtower or the Clocktower and meet with Priya's grandfather. So let us do just that. So again, I'm really hoping that that not all of the missions or objectives that we need to do in this game are fetch quests, because again, that will get boring really quickly. And I'm still wondering what exactly is the connection of this game to 100 Heroes. As if we haven't had it bad enough already. Excuse me, are you Priya's grandpa by any chance? Voice acting again. And if I am, what's it to a money-hungry outlander, I heard you could use a hand restoring this clock tower to its former glory. Me? A hand? Oh, I see. You think you can line your pockets by taking advantage of an elderly gentleman, is that it? Well, you won't pull the wool over my eyes. Away with you! Whoa. That's not it at all. Priya's dad asked me to help you out. That useless old sod. Been flapping his gums to outlanders now, has he? Stay out of this, outlander. No one needs help from the likes of you. But this is important, isn't it? Of course it is. My ancestors built this when they first arrived in Old Nevea 150 years ago. A more precious treasure this town has never known. I sound like a pirate. Of course it's bloody important. Arg. Old Nevea, I thought this place was called New Nevea. Old Nevea is the town our ancestors came upon. Abandoned it was, barely worth... Why do I suddenly sound like a pirate? Abandoned it was, barely worth being called a town, so the story goes. So they built it up anew and called it New Nevea. This clock tower is a treasured testament to their vision for New Nevea. Pains me to see it in this state. Can't have that, can we? Lucky for you, I know a thing or two about taking care of treasures. You can keep your coin, good sir. A stamp will do just fine. A stamp? Those things Dax's girl sent around. It's risky work. Better a new good venture take it on than any of us. Fine. Get to it, you whippersnapper. You'll need to go get great tree bow from the biggest tree in the great forest. Off you go then. So we're heading back to the great tree forest. That's like the third time we have to go there. How am I supposed to know which is the biggest one? Give me a hint or something. Well, it'll be the first one furthest in, won't it? It's huge. Even you couldn't miss it. Furthest in, huh? Okay, I'll be back. Yes, we will be back. We'll be going back and forth, basically, in this game. So, back to the Great Forest we go. Like, how many times do we have to go back and forth to that place? Like, is there any other place that we can visit? Like, I'm starting to wonder if the entire first card, the silver card, is going to just be us going back and forth to this location. Yeah, jump. Like, I had to make sure that I remember what the controls are, because again, I've been playing Rune Factory 5, and then also playing I've also been playing the Fire Emblem Three Hopes. I've also been playing Diablo 3 again, and also playing a little bit of Diablo Immortal. Now I'm just waiting for the new season for Diablo 3, and then I'll be playing back there again. I've also went back to playing Fortnite because apparently there's a new no build mode now, which is a lot of fun. I didn't know that they added it before, but someone told me that they did. So that is a whole lot of fun. I actually managed to win 3 matches already, and also I've installed. I don't know if you guys know about this game. It's called Roller Derby. It's from Ubisoft, however you want to pronounce that. And should I have done that? And it's basically you're in roller skates, and your goal is to score points while making sure that the other party won't. Oh, I thought we can harvest this. And it's fun. It's really a fun game. It's a what the frick? It's a 3v3 kind of a team game, and it's fun, but the pass that they have, the battle pass that they have, it's not fun to complete. And also, okay, signpost. Signposts can be found at key points inside dungeons to give you information about where you currently are. At signposts, you can fast travel to any previous visited area within the dungeon, and you can also save your game. Yes, we did know that. Is there anything down here? Okay, we can't go down here. Oh, I thought we might get stuck. Anyways, let me just fix this a little bit. There we go. But yeah, the season pass, it's kind of boring to do in roller derby, and also it costs a lot. I'm not sure which one costs more though, if it's the Fortnite battle pass or the oh shoot, or the I can just attack him from here. I didn't need to jump. Oi. But yeah, I don't know if it's Fortnite costs more, or if the roller derby one does. Oh, this guy. I think he is our second character, a third character, a second being the acting mayor. Looking at something? You an adventurer too? Here for the treasure? Sure, why not? What's that then? Looks important. That's just a rock. Yeah, very believable. It doesn't look like just a rock. Like I could see, my camera is actually blocking it, but I can see like patterns in it. So it's not just a rock. Yeah, doesn't look like an ordinary rock though. Hey, where are you going? Wait, you haven't seen a big, huge tree in your travels, have you? Nah. Guess it's further in then. Thanks anyway. Hold it, princess. Princess? Huh? What? The forest is crawling with monsters today. You go any deeper, you might not come back out. Bum 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 bum. Really? Monsters? Gulp. Pff, what kind of scavenger would I be if I let that put me off? See, I'm gonna move a little bit closer. So this is the rock that mysterious adventurer is talking about. And I think we're... What is this? Obtain sugar. We're still far off. So yeah, I'm also planning on making content for Fire Emblem. But I figured I should do that when I'm already gunning for the... Can we use Sopak? I only have one. I'm gonna save it for later. Like, I'm saving that for when we actually, you know, the playthrough for Fire Emblem Three Hopes. I'm saving that for when I'm going for the... Oh my goodness. When I'm going for the true ending. And I'm gonna try to do it on the classic mode, which should be fun. Okay, another healing potion. Now we can use this. For those of you who aren't familiar with Fire Emblem, classic mode essentially means that if a character dies after, or in this game after chapter 4, then you lose that character permanently. So that should be fun to make content of. Also, I'm thinking of making content for... I know, I'm not gonna save. For a few rounds of Fortnite and of that roller derby game, or maybe at least highlights of my playthrough. I'm not good at it. Like, I'm more of a pacifist when playing that game, but it's actually fun to play. Yep, this must be the one, alright. Which branch looks best? Huh? That's not an ordinary tree. What the? Like, I imagine... Is this our first boss? Okay, that's actually creepy but cool. Like, I imagine if this wasn't like PG-13 or something, or... I don't know, what is the rating of this game? But if it's like higher rating, CJ would have let out a bunch of expletives. Boss battles. A menacing boss lies in wait deep inside each dungeon. Once they've been discovered, defeating them is your only means of escape. Watch closely and attack when the enemies reveal their weak point to deal major damage. Shield gauge. Some stronger enemies, such as bosses, are protected by a shield. Until you have broken through the shield, the enemy will take no damage. Pay close attention to the enemy shield gauge as well as their health gauge. There's a lot of things that we have to pay attention to. Sopak. Your Sopak is used to carry items such as healing potions and herbs, which you'll need as you venture through the dungeons. If you find yourself in trouble against a strong enemy, check your Sopak to see what you've got. And we only got one health potion left because I went ahead and... Okay. I went ahead and... Ooh! Oh, okay, so that's still... Oh my god, that still damages... Whoa! That still damages us, okay. Good to know. Good to know that we have to not get hit or not get close enough. Oh, me. Oh, this me. Okay, stay here. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting about... Frick. We are not going to die here. No, sirree. We are not going to go through the entire dungeon again. So I'm guessing this is the last time that we have to go here? Maybe because we are already fighting the boss.
It just wasn't...
I assume that this will be... Yes! But we have to refight this again after we've completed. So yeah, we got an achievement. All bark, no bite, which is the achievement for defeating our first boss. But yeah, we'll be going back here again to defeat this boss on the hard difficulty setting, the hardest difficulty setting, because defeating all the bosses in that setting will net us another trophy, and I do plan to platinum this game. Great tree bough received. Rune fragments, a valuable material necessary for the development of rune lenses. Some resources can serve as catalysts to create a variety of runes when combined with this material. Valuables. Some items are more valuable than others. When you find a valuable in your travels, you won't be able to throw it away, but it won't take up space in your resource bag. Resource bag. Can we go further in? There's a chest! I want to get that. Let me go through that. We can't. We have to go back. We have to go back without a chest. Okay, let's go and teleport. Fast travel. Force approach. Since all the enemies will be dead, it's basically just a waste of time to travel back. And again, the only way to respawn the enemies is when we sleep in our house. So everything will respawn then, even the bosses. So yeah, we got a Titan Nectar. This nutritious nectar is harvested from giant flowers and used in medicines. A gargoyle wing, a little magic still lingers in this wing, which can be used to make accessories and armor. That's important. Giant branch, which is what... Is this the one we need? The giant branch of an even gianter tree. You'll need this to build taller structures. Lumber. Nuts, herbs, wild bird egg, sugar, slime jelly, rune fragment, a fragment of a broken rune. This rare find can be used to forge runes in you. So I'm curious how runes will work in this game. Will they be the same as they were in Suikoden? Only progressing through this game will tell. Maybe. I'm not sure if we can actually use runes in this game. Or maybe we have to wait until 100 heroes. Speak with Shiva. I'm back! Let me see. Yes, this'll do. No doubt about it. Great tree bough. You could have warned me, about this big scary monster tree that had attacked me as soon as it saw me. Excuse me? Wait, so there's no... The tree fiend! We would have been nice to know in advance, that's all. I'm lucky it didn't pick branches off of me. Tree fiend? Impossible! The sorcerer? I warned him! I warned all of them! What sorcerer? So... I'm really getting the vibe that monsters aren't really a thing in this world and they just suddenly appeared out of nowhere. That's just a vibe. I don't know if that's how actually if that's the lore of this world or not, but I'm getting that from this conversation. You alright, old man? Isha. I just remembered that's the acting mayor's name. So she is our second companion, and then the third one is that dog adventurer, the beast man, the dog that looks like a dog.
Is it what?
Got a moment? Not interrupting something, are we? Shiva, could you spare a few minutes? The rapacious, rather brilliant acting mayor. What was that? Nothing at all. Excuse me. Shiva, this is How do you pronounce that? Goktu? Goto? I'm going with Goto. An outlet of Outlander Lane. I believe you have already met, but allow me to formally introduce you all the same. Goto. I said I pronounced it as Goto. The smell of gold and promise of fortune drew the sagacious Goto to Nunavut, where he quickly became the representative for the merchants and adventurers of Outlander Lane. Are we unlocking Outlander Lane today? I see. And what brings you both here? I've got nothing to say to either of you. Shiva, I know you and I don't see eye to eye on the Barrows. Still, I expect you to abide by my decisions. As such, I must ask that you and the other objectors stop causing trouble in Outlander Lane. The stamp card system is going a long way towards building trust between us and the Outlanders. Trust? You don't even know the meaning of the word. If you'd an ounce of sense in your head and you'd chase every last venture out before it's too late. Let's all try to stay calm, shall we? What exactly are you talking about? Too late for what? The evil sorcerer's curse. He's in the Barrows, I tell you. He who suffered the wrath of the gods themselves. He was sealed for a reason. Mark my words. Break that seal and it won't just be fiends you'll be up against. It'll be much, much worse than that. I changed my voice. I realized I'm doing a different voice. Now this sounds like an adventure. You can't put so much stock in those old fables, Shiva. Fables, eh? So I suppose that expedition that went in were fabled to death, were they? You want our children to go through that too? What happened to the excavation? This town is on the verge of collapsing. Mining is beneficial for our people and essential to Nunavut's continued existence. Exactly, and what of your precious Clocktower? Surely you could use some strapping young adventurers to help rebuild it? Isn't that right, young lady? Huh? Me? Oh, well, yeah, that was the plan, sure. See, honestly, Shiva, you embarrass yourself. I've got countless young folk who tell me every day just how hard they slave away for the good of this town and its residents. I don't like Goto. I'm putting it out there, I don't like him. He looks sleazy. How long do you intend to hold out? Think of the effect it will have on your family's reputation. Fine. Please yourself. Pay no mind to stubborn old men like me. Wait, my stamp! Oh, give me the card! I thought he was gonna throw the actual stamp at CJ. Here's your stupid stamp, Swatcha!
You hit me in the face.
You hit me in the face! Oh, don't!
Okay, so we received our third stamp. And 200 experience points. Huzzah! I would like to be able to access a store to buy a potion with the cost of good manners. Speak with Isha in the plaza. Okay. Isha! How goes the stamp collecting, CJ? Not bad, actually. Seems someone told the townsfolk to use and abuse adventures, so they kept me busy. They've had me catching cats, cutting trees, a particular problematic tree in one case, so yeah, not bad. A problematic tree? What do you mean? Elaborate. And so we did. CJ tells them about the fiend of a tree. A tree turned fiend. I shall have to warn the townsfolk to stay away from the woods. So Hogan wasn't exaggerating about your strength, I see. Yeah, well, when you're out of your home at 15, you either get strong or get in the ground. Ah, such spirit. This girl could surely take care of that other matter. Don't you think, Aisha? What other matter? I suppose she could. What other matter? Precisely, I was asking just that. CJ, I would appreciate your assistance in improving relations between adventurers and the townsfolk. Oh yeah? How so? With Outlander Lane having long since reached capacity, adventurers have begun squatting in the residential district. The trespassing alone would be bad enough, but there's also been reports of fires and other shenanigans. So Priya's grandpa may have good reason to be upset after all. Manners are easily kept with a roof over one's head and food in one's belly. Unfortunately, this town does not yet have the resources to accommodate and feed Outlanders. As such, I am sympathetic to their situation, more so than most. Like, if that's the case, why did you open this place up for adventurers and not, prepare those things beforehand? Goto and I have been planning to build an inn and a tavern on Outlander Lane. The locations have already been decided, as have the proprietors. I would ask you to gather the materials they need. Oh my god, another fetch quest? So is this game literally just one big fetch quest? An inn and a tavern, huh? And you really think that's all it takes to make everyone get along? Money for the town and merriment to the Outlanders, not to mention the promise of a bed at the end of a long day in the barrows. More adventures means more artifacts. More artifacts means more revenue. Everybody wins, townsfolk and Outlander alike. Money makes the world go round, as they say. You're not wrong, I suppose. And it must be a real pain for the acting mayor here, having them trespassers making trouble. Even troublemakers can change. Everyone deserves a chance to shine. People, not artifacts, are our most treasured resource. Trespassers? A treasured resource? I've heard it all now. You're an odd one, that's for sure. Is there something on my face? Say no more. I'll see to it you will have all you need. I'm in your debt, CJ. I suggest you meet with Rajiv, the innkeeper, and Sarita, the tavern owner, right away. They'll tell you what they need. Okay, I will do just that, but I would also first like to heal up. I'm quite sure you'll find both of them around Outlander Lane as we speak. Noted, duly noted. So yeah, now we can go to the plaza, or Outlander Lane, through the plaza. But again, I'm just gonna rest up in our house, in our base. And also save up, because we did beat a boss. So that will reset all of the enemy spawns. One more time. Save. And I think that this is the perfect place, actually. I just realized we're 28 minutes in. So yeah, I think that this is the perfect place to stop for today. Because for the next episode, I think it will be good if we'll focus the next episode on completing the inn and the tavern. So that's a good point. So yeah, we managed to do a lot, even though it's just one little mission. We didn't really rebuild the Clocktower, we just got the materials for it, but we did get an achievement in the form of beating our first boss, so that was fun. And we got to relatively to the end of the Great Forest. There are a couple of areas we couldn't access because we still need a pickaxe to destroy the big rocks, or some other kind of tool that will allow us to do that. But overall, I think we did manage to progress a little bit in this game. I'm still kind of worried that this game is an entire fetch quest, an entire series of fetch quests. Like, fine, give me fetch quests, but give us a little bit of a variety as well. So I'm still hoping for a variety of missions for us to do. But Anyways, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you all for watching, and next time we will be completing the tavern and the inn for Nunavut. So until then, you guys know the drill. Dream on, fly on. Bye bye for now. Keep safe, everyone.